Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Spiritual Renewal with your host. That's me, Miss Ingrid H. Turner. If you're watching live, let me know you're here. Leave a comment. If you're catching the replay, comment #replay so that I know you got this and you were here. Welcome, my beloveds. Blessings to you. Happy Saturday. Happy. If you're watching live, I see a couple on here. Leave a message. Hello, Dennis. Thank you so much. Yep, it's my birthday and I'm not afraid to crow about it. I like my birthday. It's a good excuse to love hard on yourself on your birthday. It's a big deal, right? You were born. You know what the odds of that are? Some number that I read and can't translate because it's big, 1.4 gazillion or something. So it's very fucking special. You should definitely celebrate and love on yourself hard the day you were born. Hi, Sarah. Hello, darling. So glad you're here. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Okay, welcome. Spiritual Renewal. Let's do it this week. I'm on a bit early because I have a birthday dinner planned with my fam, and that just crashed right into our regular Baba time. So this is what we're doing. So welcome. If you're new here, if you don't know me, hello, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I am a channel for divine spirit. I am a psychic medium. I'm a psychic development teacher. I'm also a poet and a writer. I have 3 books published. I've got more on the way. And I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy to be connecting deeply every week and doing my part to help you live in partnership with spirit. I am the founder of the Bava Spiritual Mission, which is a digital church. It is non-denominational. We are truly open to every walk of life. We have all types in our community. And the goal of the Bava Spiritual Mission is to help you live in partnership with spirit, to help us all move from fear to love, to bring forth this new earth energy, to usher in a new paradigm of community and love and unity. We believe that it is already here. And we're just kind of having a bumpy landing. But the energy has shifted. We have moved from a time of scarcity, of struggle, of hustle, into a time of community, unity, and love. And if you just push through the chaos that we are experiencing right now in the world, you can feel it. You can feel the shift. It is here. It has arrived. And our job is to help bring this in by moving ourselves out of the fear and into the love as consistently as we are able to. The new earth is brought in on the backs of the individual, and that is you, and that is me. And so thank you for being here and creating this incredible global network so that every week we can come together, connect, strengthen the energetic shift through individuals coming together and creating community. Thank you. You can learn more about the Bava Mission, bavamission.org. It is linked in the description of the video. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So what are we doing today? So our format is thus. We're going to ground in, and then I'm going to open us up with a prayer. At that time, I like to open it up for prayer healing. And that is your opportunity to share your prayer and your intention for anybody, anything that is on your heart. You can pray for yourself. You can pray for your loved ones. You can pray for the collective, and you can pray for your not so loved ones. I ask you to leave a comment. If you don't want to give names or details, leave a heart or some emoji that is meaningful to you. And we will bring those prayers up on the screen. All of us will affirm that prayer, and we will give it that push, that mighty push with all of our focused intention and move it out into the world. Your prayers will be answered. Every prayer is answered, not necessarily in the way you think it is, you will be, but it is answered in divine force. Okay. After that, I want to share a little story because I had a big breakthrough that I want to share with you because it's all about the power of the individual and the creative process in bringing forth our gifts to be of service to the vehicle of our passions. I had a fucking profound week. Lots of breakthroughs. This always happens when I go to Mexico and go to the dentist. There's something like all kinds of energy in my teeth that's getting dislodged as I have them worked on. So this week was no different as I went down to Los Algodones, Mexico, and got my teeth worked on. So I'm going to share with you about that. After that, we're going to open it up for readings. You can get a reading by donation from me today. We can look at the week ahead, or if you have a question, I'll be happy to answer your questions as you want to ask them. So donate any amount to the PayPal link in the description of the video. It's also in the first comment. And in a little bit, as we get closer to reading time, I'll put a banner on the screen that also gives you the Venmo and the Cash App links. This is truly how I can be of service to you every week, to show up and do these readings by donation. I'm actually not taking new clients right now for readings. I'm only servicing my current clients. So if you're new, if you're not sort of on my roster of current clients, this is the way to get a reading with me each week, is to show up here for these Baba broadcasts and to get one by donation. If you are showing up every week and you are finding these broadcasts valuable, please share with your friends, with your family, with people who you think would benefit from this message and would fit in with this community. All right. If you feel like there are people who would vibe with us, with me, and the messages that we're bringing through, share it. Let's build our community. All right. Let's increase our reach, because this is a powerful time to spread love. So much love. So much love. Hi, beautiful Bob. Hello, Nathaniel. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate you all so, so much. Okay, my loves, let's go ahead and ground in together. If you're able to, I'd like you to close your eyes with me. We're going to take 3 long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bringing yourself fully into the present moment. Landing completely in your body. One more time. Breathe in. And exhale as slowly as you can. Feel all of your energy pool in your root chakra. Maybe you'll feel warm or tingly, or you just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core, and take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pull again in the root chakra, and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for bringing us together today, for notifying everybody who needs to be here to connect in with each other. Help us open up to the message from Divine Spirit, from the healing from Divine Spirit, and breathe in love and light and connection and community and unity. Help us to feel whole inside of ourselves and bring that wholeness and that love and that connection out into the world, out into every relationship, every interaction that we have this week. Thank you for filling us up, for bringing us spiritual renewal so that we can move out into our life, into our work, into our families and friends and social circles, and lift up everywhere we go by simply being a beacon of love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, my sweet. I would like to invite you to jump into the prayer pot. Share with me your prayers. Share with me, leave a comment, and let's bring those up and let's affirm those prayers. Beautiful Sarah, praying for all souls in fear to shift to love and resist the narrative of hate and blame. What a beautiful prayer. Let's affirm this with beautiful Sarah, sending this energy out into the collection, into the collective. All souls can lift up right now in this moment, can raise their frequency and shift into a state of love. Let go of the stories of fear, the stories of blame, and step fully into radical responsibility for themselves and their energy, and to sit squarely and completely in divine love, even if just for this moment. Let them remember what this feels like and make their way back there as often as they can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, beautiful Sarah. That was beautiful. Okay, I see a couple people commenting, but they're blank comments. I'm gonna pull them up and see. No, I don't know what you guys are saying, unfortunately. Maybe you're just leaving emojis, but I see most of the comments, but some of them are like showing up blank. So I don't know. Hello, Tristan. So nice to have you on here. Thank you so much. Yeah, my loves. Okay, I'm going to start talking today's message, which is fucking powerful. And feel free to share this baby out. Invite your friends. Give it a like, comment. Oh, they're happy birthday emojis. Oh, thank you, everybody. Like, no wonder I can't see them because I'm on the StreamYard. Okay, thank you, Sarah, for letting me know. I really appreciate that. I love the birthday wishes. I will just soak them up today. I'm feeling very full and loved. Thank you so much. Okay, so I made a really good discovery this week. I'm actually pulling up some notes here. I don't always use notes because I like to kind of fly by the seat of my pants, but this is just too good. And I wrote down a whole thing. So we're going to follow some notes today. If I can move this damn thing out of my way. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. So this last week, if you've been following me around for a while, you kind of know my story and my teeth saga, right? So I have genetic gum disease, and it's been rotting the teeth out of my head, which has been a whole fucking thing and shadow work in and of itself. And I've been really working on the energetics around that. And part of that journey was stumbling on this pretty incredible dentist in Mexico. My friend introduced me to them, and I've been getting dental work done and working on the gum disease and cosmetic stuff with my teeth, and for the last year and a half, I've been going down there pretty consistently to have a lot of work done because I'm English. The English have bad teeth. Ask any of them. Right? So that's what I've been going through. And it's been bringing up a lot of like shame and vulnerability that I did not know that it would bring up. And I'm really fucking grateful for the process on a whole bunch of levels. The first of which, practically wise, it's like, fuck yes, this grill is great, right? I'm so grateful to have access to this and to have stumbled upon this, something that is accessible. And as you know, if you're in America, that, dentistry, especially dentistry like this, is just inaccessible except to the very, sort of wealthy and elite. And it's accessible to me because I'm able to go to Mexico and have it done. And I found a really good dentist. So I'm very grateful for that. But even more than that, I'm so grateful for the energetics, the healing, the fucking shadow work that has come with this process. One of my Baba students, former students, and now a Baba minister, he worked with a teacher who did a lot of subconscious programming and talked about the subconscious programming that you have and how that results in physical ailments in your body. And I asked him one time, I said, well, what's up with teeth? And he said his teacher told him it was shame. You carry your shame in your teeth. And I found that to be really, really true. Shame has been like my jam in my shadow work and healing process. It's something I've worked through a lot of shame. And going through this tooth saga has been like a super, super highway through my shame. And it's been very painful, and it's been really fucking amazing. So that's just kind of a quick recap of where I've been. My last thing is that I had to have a front tooth pulled, and I had to have a little denture, which pretty much sucked, but and it was only for 4 months, and then I went back down this last time to get an implant, which feels really great. It feels really great in my body, so I'm happy for that. But this time I took a friend with me who also wanted to get some dental work done. She was priced out in the States, and she knew that I had been going to Mexico, and she asked if she could go along with me for this trip to get some work done. I said, "Absolutely." So she is a former Bava student as well. She's worked with me on somatic renewal healing and psychic development. We've worked together. And we started sort of our relationship has shifted from teacher to student to more peer to peer as she has really stepped into her power and I have been evolving in my own way. And that's one of my favorite things about the work that I do, the spiritual work that I do is it doesn't stay teacher student. The hierarchy disappears and we become peers, we become friends. And that is true of all of my Baba babes and people who have gone through the ministry. It's just a really fucking beautiful transformation that happens in my relationships. So this is, one of them. So we went down together and we spent the week there. And one of the things that, is you may know this because you probably seen me bounce it all over the place when it comes to my spirituality and my spiritual work, but I've been very confused for a couple of years about what the hell I'm doing in the world. I've been confused about my spiritual work, how I want to implement it, how I want to work with people. And I've just been doing a lot of flip flopping about how and what I want to do. Spiritual work, poetry, writing. I just have felt very unfocused and ungrounded, and it's like real wobbly. It's like looking in a mirror that's all distorted. And it's like I think I see it and see the clarity, and I step in that direction, and then it fucking like disappears out from under my feet. And so I've just been like feeling really all over the place and feeling a little frustrated. A year ago, I put a pin in the Bava mission. Okay. I'm the founder of the Bava spiritual mission. And I contacted all of my Bava babes in our community. And I said, I don't know what is going on. I'm confused. I have to just put a pin in things and take some time. And every single one of the Bava babes, this is the power of our community, just said, no problem. We'll hang. Right. So I put a pin in it. I stopped running the Bava ministry, the programs. And the only thing I've done is, come on here and do these lives every week, these Bava broadcasts, as I have been traveling and searching and swimming and learning and just trying to figure my shit out. Right. And so my beautiful friend, brought up Bava and said, so what's going on with Bava? And like I told her last time we talked about it, and anybody else who asked me, I don't know. I said, I don't know. And it's not just Bava. I don't know what I want to do with my spiritual work. I don't know what I want to do with my writing. I don't know what I want to do. I feel lost and ungrounded and frustrated because of it. And I've just been kind of waiting for things to come clear because you don't take action until it's clear. That's my belief, and I still strongly believe that, but it's, like, unnerving because it's been a year of me, like, actively not doing a whole lot of my spiritual work except the odd sort of, like, some readings and a few classes here and there, but it hasn't felt aligned. I haven't felt that fucking fire, and it wasn't spirituality because spirituality is just who I am at the absolute core. I am a spiritual being, and I bring it out into the world no matter what I'm doing. I just didn't have a focus for it. So, we've something magical happened in one of the days when we didn't have to go to the dentist because it gets kind of back and forth. I go to the dentist. And during that time off, how do I describe it? I don't know how it happened, but we ended up spending this entire day in this insane dreamland when it came to spirituality and bhava and creativity, just spiritual work in general. Like she allowed me to just go off the fucking rails when it came to like my ideas and voicing my thoughts and my feelings and my opinions and my role and where I shine and what I want to do and what I don't want to do and my boundaries and my parameters and what it means is and we just went out there and she just tracked the whole time and she just reflected it back to me. And we were just talking and dreaming and surfing this incredible wave of creativity and spirit like coming through us. We were high as fucking kites. I tell you, there's no drug like it. We were just like, whoa, exploring every possibility and every angle, every outrageous idea, and just surfed this high flying vibe, this energy, this creativity. And what was really powerful about this is both of us were happily aware that none of this was serious. Like we were making no decisions at this point. It was just, all the ideas everything that was as ridiculous and unimplementable, as well as the really practical and implementable stuff. It all just got thrown at the wall. Everything was there and everything was sticking that day. High as a kite, right? It was so fun to feel the Holy Spirit moving through us and during this really fun period. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, that creative energy is the original channeling of divine spirit. You channel divine spirit to make it a physical thing. Often, when I'm channeling divine spirit, it's to make it a physical message for you, physical directive for you. But it's also comes through channeling spirit, comes through as writing and poetry and art and clay, anything that you are creating. And that energy was woo, moving through us. And we were both like, wow, that was amazing. And I kind of expected a big crash the next day because when you're flying that high, sometimes you can be really ungrounded. You can crash really hard the next day. But the next day I woke up. I woke up almost immediately with just crystal clarity on my life's work, including Bava, on my writing, on my poetry, on what it is I'm bringing out into the world, and exactly how I need to bring it out into the world so that I don't burn out, get taken advantage of, and can continue to shine as bright as I am capable of shining for every person who chooses to come into my sphere and into my world. Clearer than I've ever seen it before. And I knew it was absolute truth and clarity because there's a fire in my belly. I feel like I'm a goddamn steam engine. Every day I'm waking up and I am eager and excited and moving forward. I finally know what I'm doing. I'm going to this content camp in Nashville with my coach, Alicia, and Alicia Sky. She runs the Brilliance Method. And she's doing this content camp. She's fucking amazing. She's really spiritual and woo, but super like practical and business and like, blah. And this content camp is like, doing a year's worth of content in 4 days. And I've been sitting here kind of spinning, going, I don't really know what to, oh God, what do I make? What do I create? What do I want to do? And it was so great because bam, okay, now I know. Like I'm going in with an action plan. I get to like talk about it and create it. And it's just an amazing feeling, right? So over the last few days, as I've kind of been home and settled down and still feeling this fire, not quite as high as I was with my friend as we like went that creative process, but really clear about what is the practical execution here? What is doable for me? What feels fun for me? And what is the stuff we threw at the wall that was like high flying in the moment and maybe a fuck yes in that high emotional state? And then when you look at it after a night's sleep and it kind of slides off the wall and you go, oh, that's not part of it. Even if it's a great idea, even if it's like a stroke of genius, sometimes it just doesn't belong. And I was able to see that clearly and with no attachment. And I'm able to start putting pieces together to share things in a more concrete way. So as I've been reflecting on this the last couple of days, as I've been home and just kind of thinking about that way high place with my friend, just where spirit took us and where we went and how much fun we had and how ridiculous it was. I mean, we were insane. We were like, our energy was so big. Our auras were so massive. We were like walking down the street, practically knocking people over with our auras. It was really fun. But it made me realize that the reason I didn't get there on my own sooner is because I did not give myself permission to throw practicality out of the window temporarily in that creative process. Every time I thought about what I was going to do, there's this edge of, is it going to make sense? Is it going to like work for the people out there? Is it going to like bring in some money? What are the ways, the practical ways that I can, what are the things I can shave off and package up that's practical? And I couldn't get there from there. I couldn't get to truly practical because I didn't allow myself all of the possibilities of creation, all of it. And once I did, the practical execution suddenly made a whole lot of sense. Of course, there's things I'm not going to want to do, but I didn't even allow myself to play in it on the altar of practicality. Okay. And that, so, what I came to, what I titled this topic is practicality is the killer of your dreams. So what I want for you, and what I'd love for you to do is take, this story, and I'd like you to see if you could step into stupid creativity. Dream big and dream ridiculous. You don't have to make any decisions, but get excited and stupid about your dreams and your desires and your goals and what you want to create in the world and let it take you for a ride. It was really like surfing. just going for on like surfing waves. Actually, I've never done surfing, so I wouldn't know that, but it feels like it was like surfing, you know? The process of total surrender to the chaos of creativity, it broke open for me what I've been hammering at with my practicality for like 2 or 3 years. And it was the most fun I've had in such a long time. Like, highly recommended. Carve out time to get ridiculous. Get out your pens and papers and your paint and or go for a walk, go running around, find a really good friend who's willing to just sit there and listen to you and dream big with you and just go there. Not everybody is gonna be the person to do that with, by the way. This has to be somebody who is willing to toss out the practical with you, who's willing to just be a radical support and mirror for you while you go all over the creative gambit. You probably know what you want to do and where you want to get to. And like me, you are probably concerned with the practicality of it. Is it going to, make me money? Is it going to, serve a purpose or is it going to be valuable to people? Is it going to be, enlivening or is it going to be draining? Like how do I go about this? And that is when we get into that, like, how is this practical kind of state of mind? It narrows our focus. And it's like we're looking through little peepholes. We have no peripheral vision. Whereas when we toss that out the window temporarily, we can see all the possibilities and have a lot of fun with it without taking it fucking seriously. That's the thing. Stop taking yourself seriously. Even stop taking your dreams seriously. They don't matter to anybody except to you. But when you let them matter to you and you move forward from that place of joyfulness and playfulness and childlike innocence and yeah, fuck, why not? Let's do it. And then the next day go, okay, well, I'll do that. Probably not that though. Maybe later. That's when your dreams become impactful to other people because we are here to be of service through the vehicle of our passion. The new earth is brought in on the backs of the individual in alignment with what they love, with their joy, with their passion, with what lights them the fuck up. What lights me the fuck up? This lights me the fuck up. Channeling divine spirit lights me the fuck up. Sharing my experiences, my emotional turmoils and shit and the lessons I learned from it lights me the fuck up. Watching people blow their own minds as they tap into their intuition and realize that they've always been like this and then learn to trust it and make insane, crazy, wonderful life decisions that take them into their happiest and most fulfilled life lights me up. Writing poetry, downloading these messages from spirit, sharing it out in the world lights me up. Working on creative writing and writing stories lights me up. All of these things get to be packaged into an Ingrid container that is utterly unique and like nothing else. There is no fucking niche, people. There is you, the spark, the unique creative spark that is you. And the way to get there is to toss practicality out the window and dive into the ocean of madness, of outrageous, and swim in it for a while. And then come out, dry yourself off, sit in the sand, watch the waves, and then go, oh, that's the way forward. And that's when the fire lights in your belly. That's when your direction is absolutely unquestioned. You will know you are clear because you will no longer be questioning yourself or confused. And you will feel fucking excited about where you're headed. All right, my sweets, tell me how that feels. Tell me if that makes sense to you. Tell me if that brings up any questions and what you have to add to this. What you have to add to this. I'm a channel for divine spirit, but guess what? So are you. Because us, we glom together. So I'm here. I am here for it. Let's look at some of the comments. Okay, hello, Anna. Jade, love wins. You're a beautiful soul. Blessings to you and happy birthday. Thank you, beautiful Jade. Kim, I would bite my tongue in my sleep versus grind my teeth. Ouch. That is great for many things. Earth, magnesium, okay, for strong teeth and bones. Mexico is beautiful in many ways. Yes, it is. Sarah, I love this. Okay, great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad that I hope this was helpful for you. Melissa, love this. Just tuned in a few minutes ago. Awesome, Melissa. Catch the replay, catch the first part of it. Hell of a story. Okay, let's shift gears and go into readings. I'm going to put a banner up. You could donate any amount for a reading, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. All of those are linked there on the screen. PayPal is linked in my bio, not bio. What freaking platform am I on? The description of the video. And it's in the first comment too. It should be a pinned comment. Dennis, great ideas. Trust your instincts. That's just it, my love. Trust your instincts And don't be too practical. Practical in execution, yes, but practicality only belongs in execution. It doesn't belong in the mad creative place, that mad creative flow. So stay tuned, my loves, because I have announcements coming for the Bava Spiritual Mission and for other things that I am working on and tinkering on. It's not quite yet because now I'm in full implementation stage before I start talking about it. And it's in that fragile place between that creative knowing and zest. And then it's kind of moving here and I'm building, building, building. And once it's anchored in the physical, then it's safe to talk about the details because it's kind of like faith. Creativity is fragile. Faith is fragile. You want to be very conscious about where you put that out into words and to who and how soon, right? So I'm doing some things. All right, let me know if you want a reading. Sarah, my love, you are first on the list, my sweet. And then we have Richard after that. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, beautiful Sarah. Sarah, do you have a question, honey? Or do you want me to just tune in, my love? Thank you very much, Sarah, for your donation. I appreciate you. And I am beyond happy to be of service. Let me know your questions, Sarah. I feel like I would really like a question for you today if you have one. Mm-hmm. What does our beautiful Sarah need to know? What does our beautiful Sarah need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Melissa. Okay, thank you. Got that. Beautiful Sarah. We're doing a full spread for our Sarah today. Oh, yeah. She says, I appreciate you. And my question is... should I go back to work? No. It doesn't feel like it. So here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm feeling. I feel like you are making plans for the future. You see the future where you want to get to, but it's not action time yet. You're still good. I feel like you're okay in terms of like money, finances, that kind of thing. Like you have a solid foundation. But it doesn't feel like work is quite the right thing. I think what you're picking up is there's action you need to take. There's movement to happen. Okay. But you don't know what it is yet. And so your mind is getting squirrely and it's going, oh, I should go back to work. I should get a job, don't rush into it. Okay. Because what's happening is you got the 9 of Wands coming up here. You're just wait. Things, a cycle is coming to a close and you don't quite you see clearly where you want to go, but it's further out than what you can implement right now. So it feels to you like the job is the stepping stone. It is going to be something like that kind of energy, but you don't know what it is yet. There's somebody who's coming into your sphere who's going to tell you what that is. Okay. Who's going to show you what that job is. In the meantime, honey, you have some shit to work through. Okay. But you're really like at the end of it. I know you are a fucking queen especially when it comes to your inner work and the consistency with which you just keep moving through a lot of stuff that you have kind of piled onto yourself in your lifetime. You are moving towards the end of that. Okay. It is coming to a close and then things will break really quickly, like break open. Things will start moving really quickly. Wait for this person. There's going to be some kind of offer or relationship or connection. Something is coming that is going to take you the rest of the way. But I don't feel like going out and hunting for a job unless you absolutely have to. Like the qualifier I'll say is if you're financially desperate, then, go get a job. We got to do what we need to do in the moment. But I don't see that in the cards. I see good financial situation where it's not financially required for you to get a job right now. So I see things are going to be shifting and turning very soon. You're going to know it when you hear it. It's an invitation. Okay. My beautiful projector, babe, wait for the invitation, wait for the recognition. In the meantime, I suggest you go into that creative space I was just talking about. Get yourself there and flying high. That's going to bring you much more clarity. And I just pulled the Judgment card. to clarify that. Okay, my sweet. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups, your network, your community. I like hearing about you kind of going out and connecting with people and going to things and going to events. This is where you're going to get your energy out there. People's going to notice your energy and they're going to reach out. They're going to connect with you. They're going to offer you. Okay, that's the kind of thing that I'm feeling. So, my beautiful projector, it's not that you're not going to ever have a job. It's the hustle mentality, the struggle, the grasping to try and find some grounding, knowing that a shift is like that kind of energy is coming. But it doesn't feel like it's for you to go out and grab hold of whatever you can find. Again, the qualifier I have is if you desperately need money, then you need to do what you need to do temporarily. But again, I don't see that. I don't see that in the cards. You can tell me whether that's accurate or not. I see you as having the foundation that you need. Okay, sweetheart? So you're all right. All right, beautiful Sarah. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for the opportunity to be of service to you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, so much. Okay. Next we have opening up. Da-na-na. Okay, we have Richard, and then I believe we have Melissa. Melissa, honey, let me check. The Venmo piece. Yes, my darling. Okay, we have Richard, and then we have Melissa. So, Richard, my love, please let me know your question, or if you want me to just do a general reading for you. I am here. I am here. Okay, what does our beautiful Richard need to know? What does our beautiful Richard need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, beautiful Richard. Here's what I got for you. Shit's uncomfortable right now. It's going to be uncomfortable for a minute. It's uncomfortable every time you kind of stick your neck out and get out into the world. I feel like every time you try and get out there and like talk to people and like get into like, projects or whatever it is you're trying to do out here, it's like it all gets chaotic and gets upended for you. And it's making you feel like, oh, frustrated and like you're not doing something right and trying to figure out like a different angle, different way to do this to get things done. This is not a get shit done time. This is a hermit up and do some inner soul searching. You got to really figure out what it is you want to do. Trust the blocks is what spirit says to me. Trust the blocks that you're experiencing. Your job right now is to work on your mindset. Okay. Work on your mental focus and your thoughts and your thought patterns, because where you're defaulting to when you run into obstacles and chaos out in the world where you're trying to get stuff done, defaulting to this sort of trapped, depressive, I can't get anything done, kind of place. But you also have the ability and you have it in you to refocus your mind and bring yourself fully into like a clear mental space so you can move through that. And this is a time where you're really being pulled inward, pulled back into your home, into solitude to really figure out what it is that you want. Trust the blocks because it's blocking you from going too far down a path that you don't really want to go down. There's what we want and what we think we should want. And often we don't understand. We confuse what we think we should do, what we think is going to work, with what we actually really want, what really lights our soul up. So you're getting blocked for a reason. And the more you slow down and breathe and manage your thoughts and your beliefs and do that mindset work and just retreat into yourself and do some real soul searching to understand more deeply what it is that you want, then you're going to come out smelling like flowers, my friend. Then you're going to come out with a really clear understanding of what it is that you want and the concrete skills and ability and the resources as well to do what you want, to implement what you want in the world. So trust the blocks. The chaos feels scary when we don't have something to grab hold of and things that aren't like working and moving forward. It can really spin us out in our mind, but that is a mental thing. And you ultimately, at the end of the day, have complete control over your mind, my friend. We all do. So it's just something you have to practice and you have to work on. And, what's coming is this, which is abundance, wealth, really like being able to take care of yourself. And this is wealth from look what I created, wealth from our own creativity. It's just you keep pushing yourself out into relationships and projects and situations that keep pushing back on you really hard, and it's taking a toll on your self-esteem. But know that it's not about you. It is the protection of the universe protecting you from going down a path that if you go too far down it, you're going to have to do so much backtracking and, get yourself out of it. So big love to you. Be patient. This too shall pass. Just do your work, move into your quiet place so that you can really come to understand much more clearly what it is that you want to experience, create, and bring to life on this planet. All right. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. Thank you so much. All right, Melissa, my darling, you are next. What is your question? Or do you want me to just tune in and give you a reading? I'm good either way. You just let me know what you like. Okay. Alrighty. What does our beautiful Melissa need to know? Tune in, she says. All right, you got it, girl. Show me. Oh, wow. Oh, God, I feel so, I like what I'm feeling. Okay, so I've never tuned into your energy before, honey. So this is a treat. I feel such excitement, such energy, such excitement. And it can be a little scattered, is what I'm getting. Kind of be like, ooh, a little bit of shiny object syndrome, but that's not really a problem. It's not a problem with your energy or your creativity or what it is you're doing. It's a grounding issue. You need to ground. The more grounded you are, the more focused you will be on what is moving the needle in this moment. You have lots of things that you love, lots of shiny objects around you is what I'm getting. So you don't have shiny object syndrome. It's that you genuinely have a lot of shiny things that you're meant to pursue in this lifetime. But because you're human, none of us can really multitask. You need to focus on one thing at a time. And you will know what to focus on among all these shiny objects when you really ground yourself in. I know you didn't catch the beginning of this broadcast, but the beginning of this broadcast, I led us through a grounding meditation. Give it a listen and see if it resonates with you. And if it does, send me a message and I'll send you the link to the grounding meditation, because this has been what really got me grounded. And I think it'll really work for you too. And if you don't like it, that's totally okay. Just go find something that does work. Find a practice that does work. You can get outside and like walk on the grass barefoot, or you can go hug a tree. You can breathe deeply. You can shake your body. You can do some dancing, whatever you need to do. But when you get grounded, you get really clear. If you don't have a spiritual practice in place, it would be really, really great to implement one. Even just like a 5-minute, like get up, take some deep breaths, do a little meditation, get yourself grounded in, and then you know what to focus on that day. And for you, what you focus on may change from day to day because you got all these wonderful, shiny things that you're pursuing and you're meant to. And I feel like you feel impatient. And like if you, don't sort of do all the things at once, you're going to lose time. You're going to lose momentum. You're not going to be able to get things done when you want to get them done because your life is so full. It's like, I feel like you don't have time, or you feel like you don't have time, right? Do you see what I did there? You feel like that, but you do. And the more you slow down and focus on what is going to move the needle right now, the faster you will be able to implement all of these incredibly shiny things. It's very creative. It's beauty. You're here to create beauty. Okay. Beauty comes in all kinds of forms, but I get that it's a beautiful thing. Okay. Let me pull a few cards for you. Good. 100%. I'm glad that's resonating. Oh, my crown chakra is all tingling. I'm plugged into the spirit socket. All right. What else does our beautiful Melissa need to know? Okay. So I kind of like, these two cards are a little challenging, but they're not the end of the world cards. This card is almost there. Like, hold the line, right? But you're kind of exhausted, right? You kind of, and this is a card of like taking on too much burden, too much responsibility. You have to offload, you have to delegate, or you have to just put aside things for a while that are not moving the needle forward. Just focus on things that move the needle forward. And then here's your outcome, honey. Wheel of Fortune, which is yes, big karmic shift, things moving, things happening, and wealth. The Father of Pentacles, real wealth generation. If you can slow down and focus and trust yourself to slow down and focus, you're going to be a wealthy woman. Money is coming. Focus, my love. Focus. Slow down and focus. That's the big message for you from Divine Spirit. Okay. And follow your intuition because you have a great intuition. All right, my sweet Melissa. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for your donation and the opportunity to tune in for you. Ooh, that was really fun to feel your energy. Much, much appreciated. Hey, beautiful Skyla. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Can't get your live to play, so I know it must be powerful. Oh no. Oh, isn't that the way it goes with technology? Well, I hope that you get to find the replay, beautiful Skyla. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. And let's see. Okay, we have beautiful Dennis would like a reading. Okay, Dennis, my love. Dennis says, tune in, please. You got it. Dennis. Show me. Dennis, do me a favor, my sweet. Give me permission verbally and energetically to read for you. Just really open up. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, Dennis, what I'm feeling in your energy, I felt that closed offness, which was like just a natural energetic protection that you have. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with cloaking yourself and just being like, no, the general public does not have access to that. That's fine. So thank you for allowing me to tune in. And if you're very much in the habit of energetically kind of keeping yourself cloaked and protected. So for right now, just for me, just, focus on keeping yourself open and just just check in every so often. And let's make sure we keep those energies open for you, my sweet. I feel like as I'm tapping into your energy, you are a really unique person. You have a really unique way of being in the world. You have a very unique mind. You have unique feelings. The way that you do things is just really different. Your inner world is really different. And you have felt out of place. You've really felt out of place and misunderstood. And I feel like this feels like pretty far back in the past, but it feels like, at some point in your past, you have been um, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like kind of bullied, but like in sort of that's kind of energy, it feels like kind of in the way past, and that's like what made you go, okay, we're not really letting people into this weird inner world of mine, and that is okay because 99% of people will not understand you. They will not understand the way you think and the way you feel and your mind and all that. They just won't. It's very much your own. It does mean that you've had a really solo journey this lifetime. Sometimes we come in with with more of a solitary journey, and I feel like that has been your experience where you've had more of a solitary journey, and um, it doesn't mean there's not anybody though. It just means you don't have quite the social tribal experience that you see a lot of other people having. And you can just let that go, let that experience go and know that the right people, though there will be few of them, are showing up in your life and they're solid. Okay. They are solid and they're going to be solid. So these people will show up throughout your life. Um, and you have this solitary journey because you're really deepening something. You're grounding something in really deeply. What is that? Oh, that's a little hard. Okay, do me a favor, Dennis. Just go ahead and open up for me a little bit more. If you're comfortable with me tuning in here, this is all permission based, Um, I feel like a bit of sadness and loneliness. I'm not sure if it's current or if it's residual. I kind of feel like a lot of it is residual. Like maybe it's not all like really encompassing you right now, but it's certainly been there. I can see gardening, I can see dirt, I can see earth, I can see digging in the earth. I feel like that would be really good for you. You would be an amazing, I don't know what's the term, like not just a gardener, but like the person, growing like food and herbs and, you just really, really good at that. You really have a green thumb, then you're really able to communicate with nature and plants. Like you could speak to plants and they will grow more effectively because of the way that you speak to them. There's a powerful whisper, like a really powerful whisper is what I feel like, a powerful sort of soft voice, but it's really powerful and they really listen. It's on this frequency where plants and animals, but especially plants, can really listen. I feel like it'd be really good for you to start a garden, to start like homesteading would be amazing for you. You would find a lot of it would be very soothing for you. If you don't already do that, then that might be something you want to think about. Even if you live in an urban area, you can homestead, you can do urban homesteading. You can, do plants on your walls and shit, like whatever kind of resonates with you, see what resonates with you. But, spirit is just kind of affirming for you and validating for you and saying, yes, you do have more of a solitary journey. Yes, you are really different than most people. They won't get you, but spirit is also assuring you that your people are there. There's not that many of them this lifetime. That's okay. There are other lifetimes where there's you get a lot of that. There's not as many this lifetime. And it doesn't mean that you're defective or anything is wrong with you. It means you are really grounding in a lot of lessons from other lifetimes in this lifetime, grounding it in deeply. And it's something that will be mostly unconscious, right? You're not going to necessarily consciously be aware of these lives, but that's what you're doing. And again, growing, I just get a really strong hit. Start growing your own food. Start growing your own food. I feel like that's going to lead you somewhere, somewhere with more connection. I can see you communicating with people about like something you're growing. I'm not going to go too far down that track. I'm going to let you play with that and see if that resonates with you. Okay, I like this. What I'm seeing the 8 of Cups with the Hierophant tells me you're walking away from tradition, from what you've been told you should do and how you should do it, from the established, the status quo. You're walking away from that because you're coming into an era of more love for yourself. Okay. Ace of Cups is self-love and really filling your own cup. And you're getting the idea that there's something else you would like to do. And it's giving you more confidence. Okay. You're going to have a burst of confidence pretty soon. You just have to get out of your own way in your own head. And you do that, what I got from Spirit really clearly, you do that through meditation. You're good at meditation. All right. Sit down and meditate in your own way, not in the established way, but in your own way. And you're going to move through this mental nonsense really easily. You're not here to follow the status quo. You're here to follow your own path, dance to the beat of your own drum. And it is more of a solitary journey. All right, my sweet. Thank you, Dennis, for your donation and the opportunity to be of service to you. I hope that was helpful for you. Such a pleasure to be able to tune in. Thank you so much. Okay. Do we have anybody else who would like a reading today? Readings by donation. Donate any amount to PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And then leave a comment if you would like a reading. Dennis says, wow, thank you. Okay, good. Hopefully that's good. Wow. Looked like a good wow. That's what we like, my sweet. Okay. All right. Have we wrapped up? Are we done with our readings, my love? If we are, that is okay. It is about time for me to go get ready and go to my birthday shindig with my family and my love. Dennis, I would love to be a client. Well, send me a message, sweetheart. And I'm not really taking a lot of new clients right now, but send me a message and tell me what you're thinking, and we'll see what we do. Okay. Nathaniel, just pop back in. Probably have to watch the replay. Go watch the replay, Nathaniel. There's good stuff there. It'd be really nice to have your feedback as well. All right, sweets. Thank you so much for joining me, spending a little time with me on my birthday, listening to the stories, the lessons, the messages from spirits. And it was such a pleasure to be able to tune in for you and do these readings for you. It's really, really great. If you found this valuable and you want to share this message, please share it out with your friends, your family, whoever you think would benefit from this. And I will be back here next week on Saturday. Saturdays, I generally do 5 p.m. If I'm going to change it, I do let you know. I have been finding, as I've been getting to know myself better and better, I do much better with time frames as opposed to timelines, time deadlines. So I appreciate you working with me on that. When I allow myself to follow my natural flow, which is sometimes in flow, I do a lot better bringing through spirit. So it's beneficial for everybody, but it's hard to work against that conditioning of like, rigidity, but I'm doing the best. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Anna. Appreciate it. Have an amazing rest of your day, all. Happy Saturday. Bye, all.